Regency Superior's Space and Collectibles auction on January 6 in St. Louis, Missouri is now open for viewing and bidding. This auction contains unique memorabilia from early aviation to major space programs worldwide. The high point of the auction comes from the collection of Roy Gutzke, renowned space collector and co-author of the Astronaut Auto Pen Guide. From this collection comes spectacular flown items, including 8 flags, 4 patches, charts, and other memorabilia. The first comes from the Mercury Atlas 9 mission, a blue Masonic flag originally from the Gordon Cooper collection, accompanied with a note by Cooper. A Gemini 4 flown flag, signed by Jim McDivitt, with a photo inscribed and signed by Ed White II. An oversized US flag, flown aboard Apollo 9 and signed by Jim McDivitt. From the Apollo 10 mission, a US flag and crew-signed patch, both flown and mounted in a display, accompanied with a COA signed by Tom Stafford, John Young, and Gene Cernan. There's a signed Kansas state flag, flown to the lunar surface aboard Apollo 16, accompanied with a letter from Charlie Duke attesting to its journey. From the Apollo 11 mission, there is a UN flag signed in Michael Collins' hand with the inscription, "Carried to the Moon, aboard Apollo 11, Michael Collins." Plus, a flown US flag, mounted with a photo and autograph of Buzz Aldrin on the lunar surface. Original flown Gemini 5 patch, 8 days or bust, with handwritten note by Gordon Cooper, all displayed beautifully framed with photograph and additional Cooper autograph. An Apollo 7 1968 flown crew patch beta cloth, signed by Walt Cunningham. An Apollo 9 flown crew patch, framed with plaque, noting that the patch is from the Jim McDivitt collection, along with a COA signed by McDivitt. And an Apollo 12 flown patch, signed by Alan Bean, accompanied by a handwritten and signed note from Bean attesting to its journey on this lunar flight. An Apollo 14 beta cloth patch, which was flown to the lunar surface and signed by Ed Mitchell. Looking for space art? The main highlight of this auction is an original painting by Alan Bean, titled, "My Brother, Jim Irwin." This beautiful acrylic artwork was painted on aircraft plywood. The highly textured facade embedded with moon dust is painted in shades of blue and a whole palette of pastels, simply breathtaking. Includes transparency of painting and a signed copy of the Apollo art book where he explains the process behind creating this work of art in both images and words, all signed. This auction also features 3 other works of art by Alan Bean, including a limited edition piece on canvas titled "Reaching for the Stars" and signed by 24 astronauts. Giant Leap, a giclée painted on canvas, and the hammer and feather print also signed by astronaut Dave Scott. Another artistic astronaut is Michael Collins, who has painted a stunning still life in watercolor. Artwork by Paul Colley includes 2 signed limited edition lithographs, both autographed by Neil Armstrong. Plus, a colored pencil drawing titled "From Earth to the Moon, Photographing the Moon" by Chris Colley. Other space artwork by Mark Schuler, John Platt, and Don Dixon. This auction also features many desirable collectibles, including a Shuttle Eva movie prop spacesuit in 3 pieces, helmet, top part with oxygen pack, and pants with attached boots. A 1969 splashdown party menu, signed by the Apollo 11 crew with Wernher von Braun's signature on the front cover. An Apollo 11 crew signed photo in their NASA white spacesuits. Ed White USAF Experimental Flight Test Pilot School diploma, plus a class photo signed by 14 fellow classmates including Jim McDivitt. And finally, from Gemini 3, a flown $2 bill signed by Gus Grissom and John Young. These are just a few of the magnificent once-in-a-lifetime offerings. For more information, call 1-800-782-0066 or visit us at www.regencysuperior.com.